Hi everyone, we're the Overtones and you're watching Entertainment Focus.
What are you guys doing today?
I think we're in a better mood than the actual weather is kicking out.
Just had my coffee, so I'm all good.
I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm
rock.
feeling a bit sorry for myself.
He's bugged up.
No pity, no pity.
There's always one of those in the band, isn't there?
Mike's moving away from me.
So yeah, you got Gambling Man.
On the 11th of July.
11th of July. So next week.
Yeah, so Gambling Man's out next week, which we're excited about. It's doing very well on radio at the moment. It's on Radio 2 and a few other stations as well. So we're very happy about that, and we're just excited to see how people react to it. Really.
Yeah, it's also one of your songs, isn't it? You wrote it.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit about it? What's the song about? Where did the inspiration come from?
Yeah, well, Gambling Man started off in Clapham Common, kind of, as a little idea.
Obviously.
As a little idea, I was like signing off the dole. It was a bit of a low time, to say the least. But just this song kind of popped into my head, and I had this chorus, and I met up with the lads, and I was like, "I've never been a gambling man," and then they were like, "Oh, actually, that's really catchy." So when we finally got signed, we sung it to our producer, Nick, and he said, "I really like the song." So we built a demo of it and sent it off and played it for people at the label, and they all really liked it. So I mean, thankfully, it's been great to watch the song make a journey, and we're very proud of it, and it's great as well when we're touring and when we're out doing it live. We do it at the last song, and it's the song that everyone just like sings back to us.
Timmy gets to have a break because he doesn't have to sing all the time.
Yeah, it's good because obviously, as backing vocalists in the song, it's great because we're backing vocalists to the crowd singing it. So it's nice. It's nice to get them involved.
We got to record a great video for it as well.
Yeah.
Bit of an Ocean's 11 vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to do a bit of acting there. Didn't
We did, and obviously, you know, we used the whole gambling phrase as a metaphor for, like, you know, doing losing stuff, win or lose for love. You know what I mean? As you do.
Was it just like, how did you all contribute to the writing of the song?
Yes, I mean, it starts off generally as an idea, and then we all kind of put our heads together, really.
I remember actually it was in your kitchen writing that song.
Really?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Muswell Hill.
that's right.
Really?
I
Yeah.
remember that.
I remember that too.
You should remember it. You made us sing it for your
And you put chicken thighs in the oven.
I do remember that.
Pies.
Yeah, cook the...
He remembers the food, but not the song.
But it's good though, because an idea, I think you never know what an idea for a song's going to be, but if something's catchy and it's got a bit of a hook to it, then it kind of exists in itself that way, and then you sort of whack it on the table and sort of ideas just sort of pour forth, and before you know it, there's a tunes there.
And we've got like
some work, some don't.
Yeah, we've got loads of little. I mean, even on our phones of recent, and we've got all these little a cappella kind of things, and these little ideas that we're like spinning around. So it's great to see the journey it makes, you know.
Yeah, obviously you sound very organic live, because that's the kind of band you are, you know, harmonies. Was it always this easy? How do you work it out when you're basically singing? How do you work out?
I think the way we kind of work our harmonies is like you say, quite organic in itself, because you know, we have got a wide range of vocals. You've got Lockie with the bass, Mark and myself with the middle harmonies, going up to Darren, sorry, falsetto, and Timmy most of the time on lead. So obviously those harmonies lend themselves for you slotting into your pocket. You know, so if there's a melody going around, you're relatively certain where you're going to be and where you're going to start, and then people build around that. So it does. Sometimes it can take a little while to work things out, but most of the time it's quite quick and quite, I wouldn't say easy, but it certainly.
The more you do it, the easier it becomes, and I think that's only happened over a period of time. You know, it's like singing in tune with each other means you have to be in tune as people together, you know what I mean? You can get 5 strangers who can sing, but get them to sing together, it's going to create a different sound. You have to know how to blend, and you know, I don't know, but it definitely happens over time, and it does get easier over time.
It's about helping each other out as well. I mean, sometimes if Lucky can't hit a note down there, I'll just hit it for him if he can't move it.
Yeah, go on, just do a little.
You know, like like there.
All the way back.
Let's take this one from you. Yeah.
But you know, there is hard work. It's not just that sit down and it just pours out beautifully. You know, a lot of the time we do have to remind ourselves about blending, and we do have to kind of be a little strict on each other and make sure that it's as good as it can be.
We've recently launched a big sing-along on YouTube of our song Gambling Man. So you can literally like take one of our parts and learn it, and then send in a video of yourself doing it. But it'd be quite interesting to see who's gonna attempt to sing those low notes.
Oh, my mum will give it a go.
Just to make that clear, the best way to do it is to actually go on our website, and the instructions are there and it's all clear. But yeah, we're looking forward to everyone having a bit of fun with it. And
I'll give it a go.
seeing if
We're forward to that now.
we're expecting the video in the next few days for it.
Yeah, I'll send it in.
And I think the interesting thing about that is that you can hear a sound, you'll hear it, you know, people have been hearing it on the radio, but what it is now is about, you can break it down and see what actually makes it work, and it's almost like dissecting something.
The mechanics of the song.
Yeah, I think it's actually, I think I'm excited to see.
It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting for us as well, because obviously there's going to be, hopefully, touch wood, quite a few people that are going to. It's going to be this big ensemble song now. You know, hopefully if we can get hundreds, if not more, to each give their individual parts and send them in. We're going to put all those videos together, so it's this big chorus of voices.
Unless they sound better than us, we'll just press delete.
Yeah. We're going to be
see?
No, good. No.
I won't send in mine now.
Oh, that's your excuse now.
Yeah.
I'll be too good.
I find the type of music you do is a bit of a niche. I mean, up until now, all you heard was really Michael Bublé doing it. Did you expect commercial success? Because you cracked the top 10, didn't you, on the chart?
Yeah.
How did that feel? Did you expect it or hope for it, obviously?
I think we definitely hoped for it, didn't we? Obviously, you never know in this industry how things are going to pan out. But it was amazing to get our album in the top 5. Dream come true for all of us. But we can't help but not be overwhelmed by everything that's happening. You know, it's just amazing and surreal, and we're having the best time, like we're best mates, and long may that continue. But you have to keep pinching yourself, definitely.
The album went into marketplace, and it just sort of took like a duck to water, and you're never exactly sure of who's going to be buying it until it's out there in the shop. You go, here's this, see what you think, and just people from teenagers to their mums to their great auntie Nuala in Ireland, like everyone's sort of buying the CD and really enjoying the sound. So then to see yourself sort of shoot into the top 5, there was a real sort of step back sort of moment. So we hoped, because we were sort of taking a step back and seeing how much everyone was enjoying the music. So, but I wouldn't say we expected it.
Yeah, it's been great.
By surprise.
It's been great for us to watch the album grow. Obviously, you know, we released it in November, and you know, we didn't get into top 4 till, you know, April time. But the album kind of slowly grew and grew and grew and grew, and that's been great to watch that happen. For us as an act, and as well, anytime we got on TV to perform, people were really respecting the fact that we were there and we were 5 of us singing live and just giving it everything we have, because that's what we love. We love entertaining people.
And that's the thing as well. But like you say, there really isn't that much of what we do around at the moment in terms of groups and what groups do. Obviously, there's a lot of solo artists that are doing very well in that vintage sound. You know, like Adele is doing incredibly well, but you've also got Duffy and Amy Winehouse and artists like that. So as a group, I think we're probably one of the only ones, if not the only act that are trying this vintage sound. And it has been a really lovely reaction that we've had. And to just touch on what Timmy said, it was 6 months before we got into the top 10, but I actually think that's really quick. You know, nobody had ever heard of us before we released the album. We released the album really before any promotion happened. And it's been the fans and it's been the people that have been buying the record and enjoying the music that we're creating that have pushed us there. You know, so we're very grateful.
So sorry to keep rambling on, but just I want to say about being niche. I mean, we are obviously, people just do say our music is quite a niche market, but we're just 5 lads singing in harmony, and some of our songs are just good pop songs. We write original songs, and you know, I mean, we like to make people smile, we like to make people dance, and I don't think we're that different. It's not like we're doing Russian opera. Do you know what I mean? It's just make you smile, make you click your fingers.
I think but it is refreshing to hear 5 male voices singing together, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
And I feel like we wanted to make a quality album where we had all live instruments and live voices on there, and I'm proud that we achieved that.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because one of my friends actually today, I was like, well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this because this is exactly the type of music you like. And I sent the album over, and he just went absolutely crazy. He was like, "Oh my God, how did they meet? This is because that's the kind of music he does as well." And he's like, "Oh, I absolutely love this. I'm gonna have to go see them at GAY." And he's like, "Yeah, I just want to know how did you guys meet? How did it happen?
6 years ago, 4 of us have been going like singing 6 years ago. We met Lucky 2 years ago, and we all kind of met in London, obviously, big city full of people trying to fulfil their dreams, and we all met on kind of the live open mic night circuit, and just started kind of singing together as you kind of, it sounds a bit weird, but when you get people that are involved in singing, we do, they sing together, and we kind of liked the sound that we were creating, And gradually, kind of, we were going 4 years together, and then met Lucky 2 years ago. And Lucky has got like a voice that just stands out from a crowd. We were handing out leaflets in a department store. And
doing a promo job together.
And I say to the lads, he's got such like a, he's like a white Barry White, if you can say that. And he's got this amazing voice. So when we met up and had a little sing and we had a coffee, literally Darren was saying to Lucky,
"You
have no choice. You're
You're in this band."
Well, I don't know if you know. You're in this band. Please sign here. And it's been a long time coming to kind of get to that point where we got invited down to come and audition down at Warner, and it seemed like a total dream come true for us to get an audition to come down here and audition, but we knew it was a big opportunity for us really, and that we weren't going to blow it, And we got offered a demo deal, and we handed in 3 songs that we had to have finished, and then obviously they have all their big meetings and stuff, and then they offered us the 5-album deal, so it wasn't handed to us on a silver platter. We worked along the way, but I think you have to work along the way.
I think we've kind of we often try and make the point that we have grafted for years and years. We've certainly earned our stripes, and we've performed in the sticky floor pubs and all those places that kind of where you kind of hone your art, I guess. So we're very proud of that.
Yeah. You sound like you are we've done this. It didn't happen overnight. We've been working on it for years now.
We've suffered.
So going back to the album, there's obviously covers and there's original material. I take it there's going to be another album. What songs would you really like to cover? Would you still do like old school, Rat Pack kind of tracks, or would you also take modern tracks and try and revamp them?
We did that for Dancing on Ice, didn't we?
We performed Dancing on Ice back in April, and we took, I think, sort of 3 or 4 like contemporary songs and gave it the Overtones stamp. So we enjoyed doing that, and we also on YouTube quite often we'll take a current pop song and give it a bit of an a cappella twist. But ultimately we love writing, like we've always written as a band, so it'd be nice to think the second album will be evenly balanced, original material plus some amazing covers as well.
We've got some new originals on the repackaged album.
Yeah.
Coming out. There's a repackage of this album that's coming out before Christmas, September, October.
Yeah.
We're not sure of a specific date yet, but around that time we've got some great new originals that are going to be on there, so we're excited for everyone to hear that.
And it's been cool because obviously people think that you're just out there promoting the same album, but obviously like on our time off, when we do get it, we've been in the studio writing and recording, so I think it's good. Our fans are going to be excited to hear some of our new tracks, and obviously we're going to have new listeners who want to hear them as well. So
we're sharing a cool video, but we can't say too much.
And you're going to be using the material from Gambling Man online stuff, yeah? the people that are recording.
Of course,
now.
yeah. Yes. Of course. That
Of course, that's going to be the next single.
That'll be the hidden track that happens 13.5 seconds after the end of the last track. Like in the late 90s. Oh, there's a hidden track.
Oh, I remember that.
Good idea. I'll remember that.
Thank you.
Cool. Well,
You heard it here first.
thank you very much for your time, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.